Prime Minister of Antigua and Barbuda, Gaston Brown, is proposing a dual approach to highlighting the impact of de-risking on Caricom economies. Brown said that de-risking is also affecting international charities such as the Bill Clinton Foundation and its efforts to move money to help with fighting HIV/AIDS in the region.
We'll be asking for a global stakeholder conference in which we bring the various stakeholders together. And we're also looking at the possibility of engaging different advocacy groups in the US, in Britain, to ensure that we get across our message effectively. And clearly, by having the different charities, the different foundations, even, for example, Bill Gates Foundation, the Clinton Foundation, they're having difficulties moving funds.
And Prime Minister of Barbados, Frondell Stewart, says that if the correspondent banking relationship issue isn't resolved, it would affect remittances into Barbados and its international business and financial services sector.
So this is not just another issue for Barbados. It is fundamental to our way forward. And therefore we fully identify with our colleagues in Caricom similarly threatened in terms of lobbying in the capitals of the world where the correspondent banks are incorporated, where they reside, and trying to get them to understand that this is an existential issue.
The issue of correspondent banking relationship comes at a time when Caricom leaders are discussing what has been termed thorny issues confronting the full implementation of the Caricom Single Market and Economy, the CSME. The CSME allows for the free movement of goods, skills, labor, and services across the region, but it has been dogged by various problems, including allegations by some Caricom countries that their nationals are not being allowed to freely enter member states. Trinidad and Tobago's Prime Minister, Dr. Keith Rowley, has already indicated that Port of Spain will be placing the 10-year-old CSME on the regional agenda. Ahead of their caucus on Tuesday, Prime Minister Stewart, who has lead responsibility for the CSME within the quasi-Caricom cabinet, said he was not in a position to outline the recommendations going before the leaders at this time. He, however, said he was certain that the CSME has been very beneficial so far to the Caricom population. Kenton reporting for GBN News.